You've been lied to about divination. It isn't fortune-telling. It isn't predicting lottery numbers or whispering to the dead. It is something far more dangerous and far more useful. Divination is practice for seeing beneath the veil. It is how you train the raw flood of impressions, the dreams, the synchronicities, the gut shivers, into symbols you can actually work with. Every card, every star is a mirror for the unconscious. Not to trap you in fate, but to let you cross the threshold and return on purpose. Stay here, because in the next few minutes, you'll learn why this skill matters now more than ever, and how to use it without drowning in it. Some people are born open. They dream too vividly. They walk into a room and feel the currents before anyone speaks. To them, everything feels like a sign. Every glance, every coincidence, every silence. That gift cuts both ways. Without discipline, it corrodes. The world becomes noise. The self dissolves in it. Jung warned of this. He called it the dangerous gift. Sensitivity without a container, vision without a firewall. We made a full video on this dangerous gift. If that is your struggle, watch it after this. It will show you how to survive the weight of seeing too much. This is why people break. They think divination is fortune-telling. But the real danger is different. It is drowning in your own symbols. Divination was built as a life raft, a way to navigate the flood without losing yourself. The ancients knew this problem, the flood of impressions, the collapse of the self under too much vision. That is why they built systems, tarot, astrology, geomancy, not toys, not fortune tricks. They were containers, frames strong enough to hold the current, every symbol a wall, every ritual a gate. The Golden Dawn did not teach tarot to predict tomorrow's weather. They taught it to discipline the imagination, to turn chaos into pattern, to give sensitives a way to train their gift without being destroyed by it. Divination was never about control of the future. It was about control of attention. A deliberate way of crossing the veil and returning whole. So, how does it work? Why would shuffling cards or charting stars protect the mind? Because the symbol is a cage and a key at the same time. It gives your imagination a shape to inhabit. It limits the flood. And within those limits, something deeper speaks. Tarot is symbol-constrained imagination. Your intuition is forced through an image. The Fool, the Tower, the Moon. Each card narrows the chaos into a pattern you can read. Astrology is ritual time. It says stop here, reflect here. Try this. 2 dates a month, the new moon and the full. Moments carved out to step back and see the tides in your life. Both are filters, both are containers. They teach you when to open and when to close. Neuroscience shows the same truth. Naming a feeling reduces the storm in the brain. The salience network learns to separate signal from noise. Cyclic rituals calm the nervous system. So you are not predicting. You are training. You are learning to cross the veil without drowning in it. Divination only works if you treat it as training, not as entertainment, not as obsession. Here is the discipline. Take a deck, pull one card. Look at it in silence. Now write 3 sentences. First, what you see in the image. Second, what feeling it stirs in your body. Third, what action it seems to whisper. That is all. 1 card, 3 sentences. Then put the deck away. Do this often, but keep it short. Do not stay in the stream longer than a few minutes. Twice a month, at the new moon and the full moon, give yourself more time. Spread the cards. Look at the cycle of your life. Use the stars as a clock that tells you when to reflect. And always close. Say out loud. The reading is ended. Breathe. Ground yourself. Shut the door you opened. This is how you build a container. This is how you sharpen the gift without being destroyed by it. Now let's take the practice deeper. The 1-card exercise is the seed. The drill is the blade that grows from it. Choose a card at random. Place it down. Write your 3 sentences, then test it against the cards around it. Pull 2 more. Ask, do they strengthen the first card or weaken it? Do they speak the same element or do they clash? This is not about fortune. It is about learning how forces combine. Anger with anger becomes fire. Anger with water cools. Anger with earth becomes stubborn stone. The cards are teaching you to feel compatibility, to sense when energies amplify and when they cancel. Log what you find. Come back in a week and compare it to what really unfolded. That loop is where intuition becomes skill. You are not guessing the future. You are practicing the language of forces. Astrology is not about destiny written in the stars. It is about rhythm. The sky is a mirror of cycles. And cycles are how the nervous system learns. When you look at a chart, you are not seeing fate. You are seeing a pattern to measure yourself against. A story written large, so you can notice the smaller story inside. The zodiac is 12 archetypes, 12 moods of being, 12 masks the psyche wears. As you watch the sky move, you practice seeing these masks in your own life. You learn to say, this is the season of building. This is the season of letting go. This is the season of conflict. This is the season of union. And here is why it matters. Astrology anchors your reflection. It gives you fixed moments to open and look within. So you are not living as a constant open channel. Used this way, it is not fortune-telling. It is training. Just as the body grows through repetition and rest, intuition grows through cycles of practice and pause. Astrology is the metronome. Tarot is the exercise. Together, they train perception like a muscle. Strong, flexible, contained. A way to keep from drowning in a flood that never ends. Every opening needs a closing. Every rite needs a seal. This is where most sensitives fall. They open too often. They never close. The current bleeds them dry. The firewall is simple. Breathe, center. Visualize the light filling your body. Say out loud, the reading is ended. This is not superstition. It is hygiene for the psyche. The nervous system needs a clear-off switch. Without it, you live in a state of constant alarm. Jung knew the cost of visions without containment. The gift becomes an illness. The mirror becomes a flood. Sealing is how you stay whole. It is how you walk away with the message and leave the noise behind. Neuroscience shows that repetition reshapes the nervous system. Every time you name a feeling, the storm eases. Every time you train with a symbol, intuition becomes sharper. Every time you close a ritual, the boundary between signal and noise grows stronger. A sensitive mind is not a weak mind. It is a mind tuned to finer frequencies. Untrained, it can fracture. Trained, it can be stronger than most, precise, resilient, alive to meaning. This is not magic against psychology. It is both speaking the same truth. The ancients built the symbols. Modern thought shows us why they work. And here is where you join it. We are building a chamber for the mythic to return. Your voice is part of the spell. Subscribe. Leave your mark in the comments below. Tell us if you are one of the open mirrors, training to survive the flood. Until next time.